In modern life, filled with stress and turmoil, we often get caught up in the whirlwind of negative emotions, anxiety, and sadness. But did you know that more than 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers discovered golden principles to help people live peacefully and steadfastly, regardless of any challenges? Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength does not come from controlling external circumstances, but from mastering our minds and emotions. When you learn to view obstacles as opportunities, no longer endure imaginary pains, and accept the impermanence of life, you will find inner peace and unparalleled resilience. Are you willing to accept the challenge and discover the true power within yourself? Join me on a journey to explore these marvelous principles and learn how to act as if nothing can trouble you anymore. This philosophy is the key to unlocking a door leading to a happy and meaningful life. Get ready to change and become the strongest version of yourself. Number 1. View obstacles as opportunities. Imagine life as a journey filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. Can you see the opportunities for growth and development in each of these obstacles? Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." To illustrate this further, let us consider the life of Jesus, a model of overcoming hardship to bring light to humanity. Jesus not only endured betrayal and extreme pain, but also transformed those sufferings into opportunities to spread love and forgiveness. In his darkest moments, he taught us about the power of patience and forgiveness. He turned pain and death into symbols of hope and salvation. You can see the similarity with Stoic philosophy here, where adversity is not seen as punishment, but as an opportunity for inner growth. Ask yourself, the last time you faced a challenge, how did you react? Were you overwhelmed by it, or did you find a way to turn it into motivation to move forward? Stoic philosophy encourages us to look within and find the strength to transform obstacles into opportunities. This is how we not only survive, but live more robustly every day. Remember, every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for you to learn, grow, and become more resilient. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Obstacles are not your enemies. They are teachers guiding you on how to overcome difficulties and find light even in the darkest moments." Embrace challenges with an open heart and a clear mind, and you will find that nothing can trouble you anymore. Number 2. Don't suffer imaginary pains. Have you ever wondered if the worries and pains you feel truly exist, or if they are merely products of your imagination? Stoic philosophy teaches us that much of our pain does not stem from actual events, but from our imagination. Think back to the times you worried about an exam, a meeting, or an important event. How often have we created terrible scenarios in our minds, only to realize that reality was not as bad as we imagined? Jesus also taught, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." This advice emphasizes that we should not burden ourselves with things that have not yet happened. Imagine a farmer fearful every day about the upcoming harvest, drought, pests, or crop failure. Does that fear help the crops grow better, or does it merely rob the farmer of joy and health? Think about how many times you have created unnecessary worries in your life. Do these imaginary pains provide any real value? When facing difficult situations, instead of worrying about things that haven't happened, we should focus on the present and address immediate problems. Worrying about the future only diminishes our ability to enjoy the present moment. Recall the last time you felt anxious about something and then realized it was all in your imagination. That sense of relief when you understand nothing terrible happened is truly precious. Instead of letting imaginary pains control you, focus on what you can control. When you feel anxious or distressed, ask yourself, is this happening, or is it just my imagination? Asking these questions helps you see more clearly and recognize that many fears are merely illusions. Seek the truth and let reason guide you. Life becomes much easier when we let go of baseless worries, live fully in the present, and face challenges with courage. Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus not only help us realize this, but also guide us on how to live a meaningful and peaceful life. Next, let us move on to secret number 3 in our journey of discovering and conquering our best potential. But first, I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered why we stubbornly cling to things that do not last forever? This question invites us to discuss secret number 3, acceptance of impermanence. Number 3, embrace impermanence. Life is like a river, always flowing and never stopping. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This reminds us that our perceptions can change, and we should accept that change as a natural part of life. Impermanence is not only limited to external changes, but also includes transformations within our minds and emotions. There are days when you feel happy, and there are days when you feel sad, and all these emotions are part of life. Jesus also taught us to accept and face change. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. This means that we must seek strength from faith and knowledge to confront impermanence. Think about moments in your life when everything changed unexpectedly. It could be a loss or a success. How did you cope with those changes? Do you find yourself becoming stronger after overcoming difficulties? When we accept impermanence, we can find peace and learn to see every change as an opportunity for growth. Impermanence also gives us the chance to appreciate the present moment. Moments when you know that nothing lasts forever, you will cherish more the moments with family, friends, and life experiences. Ask yourself, can you accept change and find peace in understanding that everything is temporary? When you accept impermanence, you will begin to see life as lighter and more meaningful. We will no longer fear loss or change, but instead live each moment fully with gratitude and love. In summary, accepting impermanence is not just a philosophy of life, but also an art that helps us find serenity and joy in each day. Let the Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus guide you on this path. You will find peace and strength in your soul by accepting that everything changes, and it is this change that creates the wondrous beauty of life. Number 4, master the art of detachment. Our lives are often filled with situations beyond our control, loss, failure, and unforeseen challenges. However, what truly matters is how we react and handle these situations. Letting go does not mean shirking responsibility or indifference. It means recognizing our limits and not letting things beyond our control affect our happiness. Jesus also taught us about letting go and trusting in God. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. This encourages us to place our trust and hope in higher powers, helping us free ourselves from unnecessary worries and burdens. When we cling to things we cannot change, we create our suffering. Think about a relationship that has ended, a job that was lost, or an opportunity that has passed. Do you need to carry these burdens with you, or can you let go to open yourself up to new and better things? Consider a situation in your life where you were obsessed with something beyond your control. It could be a relationship that ended, an opportunity that passed, or a mistake from the past. Have you ever wondered if holding on to these things brings you happiness? Marcus Aurelius, in his work Meditations, wrote, "That which is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." This reminds us that we are part of a whole, and we must learn to let go of what is not good for our soul and the community around us. Practice the art of letting go by asking yourself, is this important? Is it within my control? If the answer is no, allow yourself to let go and focus on what you can control and improve. In this way, you will find inner peace and true freedom. Mastering the art of letting go not only helps us face loss and change more easily, but also allows us to live a fuller life. When you let go, you will find freedom and the ability to focus on what truly matters in life. Jesus and the Stoic philosophers have shown us the path to peace and tranquility through letting go. Here's the corrected and punctuated version of the paragraph, and this is a valuable lesson we should remember and apply daily. Are you ready to master the art of letting go and find true peace in your soul? If you are ready, leave a comment saying, "Mastering the art of letting go," to show your determination to change. And let's discuss how we can apply Stoic philosophy to build a better life. Remember, in every challenge there is an opportunity for those who know how to seize it. Number 5. Practice daily reflection. Have you ever paused at the end of the day to reflect on what has happened, on your actions, thoughts, and emotions? Daily reflection is a core principle of Stoic philosophy, helping us to reassess ourselves, learn from experiences, and improve every day. Daily reflection helps us face our mistakes, recognize our strengths and weaknesses, and find ways to better ourselves. When we take the time to reflect, we not only review what we have done, but also gain a deeper understanding of our nature, creating opportunities for change and growth. Imagine spending a few minutes each night writing in a journal, noting down what you have learned, what you want to improve, and how you have faced challenges. This practice can lead to great personal growth and a more profound understanding of ourselves. Jesus also taught us the importance of self-reflection. Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her. This message encourages us to look inward, recognize our flaws, and act with humility and compassion. Ask yourself, how often do you take time to reflect on your day, your actions, and your thoughts? Do you find it helpful to reassess your experiences and learn from them? Practicing daily reflection helps you grow and improve yourself continually. By understanding ourselves better, we can live more authentically and meaningfully. Start making reflection a daily practice, and you will see how it transforms your life. In this journey of self-discovery and growth, remember that you are not alone. The wisdom of Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus are there to guide and support you. Embrace the practice of daily reflection and let it become a powerful tool for your personal growth and development. Number 6. Cultivate gratitude. In our daily lives, it's easy to focus on what we lack rather than what we have. However, cultivating gratitude is a transformative practice that shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, helping us to appreciate and find joy in what we have. When we are grateful, we open ourselves up to happiness and fulfillment. Think about the simple joys in your life: a kind gesture, a beautiful sunset, or the support of loved ones. These are precious gifts that often go unnoticed. Jesus also taught us to be thankful. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. This reminds us that gratitude is not about the abundance we have, but about appreciating the blessings we receive, regardless of their size or form. Reflect on the things you are grateful for each day. It could be your health, your family, or your opportunities. Acknowledge these blessings and express gratitude for them. Ask yourself, what are the things I often take for granted? How can I show more appreciation for them? Cultivating gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, leading to a more positive and fulfilling life. Practice daily gratitude and see how it changes your perspective and enriches your life. By acknowledging and appreciating the gifts we have, we enhance our overall well-being and happiness. The teachings of Stoicism and Jesus guide us to embrace gratitude and find joy in the present moment. Number 7. Develop inner resilience. Life is full of challenges, but our ability to cope with them and bounce back stronger depends on our inner resilience. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and adapt to adversity. It is about maintaining a positive attitude and finding strength even in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius once said, Number 8. Avoid creating unnecessary troubles. Have you ever noticed how minor things can upset you? A thoughtless comment, a situation not going your way, or even a bad weather day. Are these things truly as bad as you think, or have you made them more significant than they need to be? Consider this question. How many times have you created unnecessary troubles in your life? Jesus also taught us not to let worries and troubles dominate our lives. In the Bible, he says, Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? This teaching encourages us to trust in God and not let minor worries disrupt our peace. Imagine you're on your way to an important appointment and suddenly find yourself stuck in traffic. Your first reaction might be anger, anxiety, and self-blame for not leaving earlier. However, you can pause and ask yourself, will this anger help me reach my destination any faster? What can I do to make this situation better? If you choose to stay calm, accept the situation, and use the time to think or listen to an audiobook, you will find that your distress significantly decreases. When you realize that many troubles are self-created, you will start to change how you view and react to situations. Instead of letting minor things upset you, learn to let go and focus on what truly matters. Life will become much lighter and more pleasant. So from now on, what will you choose? Creating unnecessary troubles or living a peaceful life focusing on positive and meaningful things? Stoic philosophy and Jesus' teachings will always be an inspiration to help you find the path to true peace and happiness. Number 8. Avoid creating unnecessary troubles. Have you ever noticed how minor things can upset you? A thoughtless comment, a situation not going your way, or even a bad weather day. Are these things truly as bad as you think, or have you made them more significant than they need to be? Consider this question. How many times have you created unnecessary troubles in your life? Jesus also taught us not to let worries and troubles dominate our lives. In the Bible, he says, Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? This teaching encourages us to trust in God and not let minor worries disrupt our peace. Imagine you're on your way to an important appointment and suddenly find yourself stuck in traffic. Your first reaction might be anger, anxiety, and self-blame for not leaving earlier. However, you can pause and ask yourself, will this anger help me reach my destination any faster? What can I do to make this situation better? If you choose to stay calm, accept the situation, and use the time to think or listen to an audiobook, you will find that your distress significantly decreases. When you realize that many troubles are self-created, you will start to change how you view and react to situations. Instead of letting minor things upset you, learn to let go and focus on what truly matters. Life will become much lighter and more pleasant. So, from now on, what will you choose? Creating unnecessary troubles or living a peaceful life, focusing on positive and meaningful things? Stoic philosophy and Jesus' teachings will always be an inspiration to help you find the path to true peace and happiness. Number 9. Focus on the how, not the what. Have you ever wondered why you sometimes feel lost even though you know your goals? Stoic philosophy teaches us that what matters is not what we want to achieve, but how we approach and execute it. The principle of focusing on the how, not the what, emphasizes that actions and methods are the keys to success and inner peace. By understanding and applying this principle, you can shift your perspective from stressing over outcomes to concentrating on your actions and responses. When you focus on how you handle situations, you gain control over your peace and well-being, making it easier to navigate through life's challenges. Let's reflect on these teachings and find ways to incorporate them into our daily lives. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. How do you handle minor troubles? Do you let them control your peace, or do you focus on constructive ways to manage them? We look forward to hearing your stories and discussing how Stoic philosophy can help us build a better life. Number 10. Prioritize rationality over emotions. Have you ever regretted decisions made in moments of emotional turmoil? Stoic philosophy encourages us to prioritize reason over emotion in decision-making because reason brings calmness and clarity, whereas emotions often lead to impulsive actions and regrets. In daily life, we often face situations that require careful consideration. When we let reason guide us, we can view situations more objectively and make better decisions. Think about a time you were angry and said or did something you later regretted. You might realize that if you had paused, thought carefully, and let reason lead, the outcome could have been different. Jesus also taught us about self-restraint and wisdom in action. In the Bible, he says, "The wise man builds his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock." This teaching encourages us to build our lives on the foundation of wisdom and reason, not on fleeting emotions. Imagine someone criticizing your work harshly. Your first instinct might be to react defensively or lash out. But what if you pause and consider whether the criticism has any merit? What if you calmly ask for clarification and use the feedback to improve? By prioritizing rationality, you turn potential conflict into a learning opportunity. So, in your next challenging situation, will you choose to be led by reason or let emotions control you? Practice thinking clearly and acting wisely, and you will find that life becomes more peaceful and fulfilling. Conclusion. Stoic philosophy and the teachings of Jesus offer us timeless wisdom on how to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. By mastering the art of letting go, practicing daily reflection, cultivating inner peace, developing resilience, avoiding self-created upsets, and prioritizing rationality, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Let us be inspired by these teachings and apply them in our daily lives to build a better, more peaceful world. Share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comments. How have these principles helped you in your journey? What steps will you take to incorporate them into your life? Let's continue this journey together, supporting and learning from one another as we grow in wisdom and peace. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This means that developing resilience involves nurturing positive thoughts and focusing on what we can control. Jesus also demonstrated resilience through his teachings and actions, facing suffering with courage and unwavering faith. Reflect on a challenging experience in your life. How did you cope with it? Did you find strength within yourself to overcome it? Building inner resilience involves recognizing our strengths, staying optimistic, and focusing on what we can control. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and more resilient. By developing resilience, you equip yourself to handle life's trials and emerge from them stronger than before. In conclusion, Resilience is not just about surviving, but thriving through adversity. Embrace the challenges you face, learn from them, and become more resilient in the process. The wisdom of Stoicism and the teachings of Jesus offer valuable insights into building inner strength and resilience.